Thank you for being here, taking the time to click in. If you haven't already subscribed or clicked like, please do that. That's a good energy to put around. So today I'm doing something a little different. I've had these cards for... My window's kind of loud. Let me move this over here. Let me move it closer. I've had these cards for a long time. I found them and I was like, they're really cool. And then at the time I was so new at reading that I just wasn't sure how to use them in a reading. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to do air, fire, earth, and water until I get comfortable enough doing the readings, and then once I can get a little bit more fluid, I will separate the signs. But for right now, this particular series is only going to be the different elements. So what we're going to do is you have the opportunity to watch an outcome or an action that you need to take. Ironically enough, they've split these up into outcomes as being blue and action being red, but I'm going to change that right now. So the outcome is pink. And the action is yellow. I don't know. Those two go better together, I guess. So yes, there will be a timestamp for pink and a timestamp for yellow. Or you can just watch both of them if you have an action you'd like to take, and then if you'd like to see the outcome of said action. That would be good too, so I think I'll do the action first. So yellow first. Pink second. Okay, so I need to write down these times here. I would say, alright, so first we're going to start with air signs. We'll start the air at, let's see, it was 250. Okay. Let's just do our normal little jam first. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give the messages that the collective need for in their highest good right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not really sure why I stumbled on that, but okay. All right, so this one's a little bit like, I have a problem shuffling decks that are actually smaller. So, okay. I really wish the colors were different. Okay. This over here. Do this with them. It's a little crowded over here today. So I'm just gonna... like that. Perfect. So the first cards that are drawn are the planets. Second cards drawn are the signs. Third cards that are drawn are the houses. And like I said, one of the reasons I didn't, if you listen to the intro, one of the reasons that I didn't read with these cards for so long is because they're so intricate. They can give you so many different messages. Interesting. You guys are having a hard time popping out a house, huh? House for air signs, please. So as I'm shuffling, I want you just to think of a question that you would like help with, okay? Apologize, I didn't mention that before. Like I said, this is a little bit different for me. Alright. So, pull these, put those there. Just really trying to get this organized. So we were going to read the yellows first. So all right, there are three different like I said, this is why I've never done this before, is because there's like going to be a lot of time stamps for me to do this the right way. There are 3 different actions that you can take. I'm going to need more paper. So, action 1. They want you to remember your highest ideals diplomatically. This is in your south node. It's like something in your south node's engulfing you. There's a very fiery energy attached to these ideals. There's a balance needed. There's an outcome that you want. The lack of balance comes from your need to control the situation. You need to step into your higher self so that those higher ideals can come through. All right, so option number 2, they want you to reconsider the rules of relationships. Yeah, you are very... like, they say fight or flight. You are very fight or fight. It's like... there's a lot of emotion attached to this. And it's like based on your conditionings. So you're reacting and responding a certain way. Side note, I'm already seeing a bunch of things that I want to change for this reading to make it even better. Like I said, these cards are so in depth. Like I should have pulled some oracle cards on the last message. And like I want to pull oracle cards on this. So for the people who did the first message, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm being told to do. So I'm going to do it. You're very serious about how you think a specific relationship should go. And it's like, they want you to like, okay, go onto YouTube and look up laughter therapy. Like they have a laughter yoga too, I believe. Look that up because there's a therapy that needs to happen for you. And you need to do that for yourself before anyone else can do it for you. Because if you can't accept it from yourself, you're not going to accept it from anyone else. And that's kind of the issue right now, is that you're looking to somebody else to respond and answer to all of these issues that you feel you have, but you've got to meet yourself with that love first. All right, message number 3. It says, now is not the time to get it out to the world and get a fair deal. So there's something that you're, footages, sorry. I just pulled my foot all the way. Like, hey, sorry about that. There's something that you want to do that you're really passionate about in regards to like your work, or maybe be something you are creating art wise. And it's saying that now is not the time to put that out there, because if you do, you won't get the recognition, you won't get the fairness, you won't get the abundance that you should be getting, because it's not time yet. Okay, now we're gonna go to the outcome, which is the pink cards for air signs. I know this is really weird, guys. These cards are wild. There's like just so many different things on these cards. There's so many different options. I'm going to get really good, and then I'm going to be able to do these cards with my transparent oracle and transparent tarot cards. Wow, that's a lot of messages like offering there. So fun. Alright, so the first one for the pink cards is going to be at 11:42. Alright, there will be no insights to understand balance. You're seeking balance outside of yourself, and you're not going to find any answers. Like, you're looking for something that will explain to you why you are where you are, why you feel the way you feel. There's past life things coming in, but like you're not open to your intuition, so you're not actually hearing what's happening. You're holding on to something, and that's what's causing this balance to be like, I mean, I'm seeing the scales, like one is way down and one's way up here. Like it's you're really out of balance. And it's because you keep looking outside of self, like maybe even doing tarot readings instead of like meditating. Like, it's one thing if one of your guides is like, hey, click this video, right? When your guides tell you to do something, you feel it's your guides, because there's love behind it. That's how you tell if it's your guides or not. And as I'm saying this, it's 1:11 here in Vegas. So, it's like your guides use specific messages to get to you, but like sometimes you fall too deep in. Like if you're told to watch one reading, you watch like 10 readings. So be careful of that. Like if I'm like your 13th reading, you might want to click off, you know. And I'm not saying that my readings aren't legit. It's just like I'm kind of getting this, you're looking outside of yourself, and if you're here getting a, you know, watching this reading, then it's possible that it's readings, you know. Who it was from. I really can't remember. It's like Buddha or Gandhi. I can't remember. But when he was asked what poison was, he said poison is anything that is not in moderation. Okay, so in seeking answers, I want to say you're kind of, I don't like the word poison. You're disconnecting from self to try to connect with others, like through their messages, if that makes sense. Okay, now we're going to go to message number 2. 15, 15. Look at that. All right. Currently, it seems like you're having anxiety about how to work with others. It's like for so long, you've known that if you do A, B, and C, you'll get along with all these people. What is on my hand? What's that? Is that lipstick? Anyway, for so long you've known that if you do all of these things, the end result will be this. And things have changed. And you're having a hard time adapting to how to make things work with other people when you've for so long been able to work on your own. I don't always pull oracle cards here, but I do when they tell me to. Yeah, so this contrast you're feeling is showing you that you need to course correct. Because right now you're feeling inadequate when you're more than adequate and you're fully whole as you are. But the problem is that you don't feel like you add up. You see yourself as less than. You're putting other people on pedestals above you. And you're not realizing that the contrast has been put there as kind of a blessing to show you that it's time to shift gears. Right? Okay, now we're going to go to option 3. Let's see what time it is. All right, option number 3 from the pink side. You are possibly having problems with those around you, in particular your partner or partners, however that may work. Business, I'm hearing too. Sagittarius is the sign that has been on the card for these. Just in case you guys were wondering, you guys may be dealing with Sagittarius with any of these readings. Forgot to throw that out there. Sorry. Yeah, it's like you don't know. You can't figure them out. You can't figure them out, air signs. And it's got you pretty fucked up. It's like you're passionate about it. And you want to be able to connect. Like you want to be able to see that connection come to fruition, right? It's like I'm hearing a brand new computer trying to talk to an old computer, and there's just two different codes being spoken. Like they're speaking the same, like they're saying the same thing, but they're speaking 2 different languages. It's like someone's not there yet. Yeah, the only time we'll tell card was at the bottom. And healing was what was causing that. So we're just going to take that one. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. All right, and that's like Reiki healing. Oh, my jaw hurts. Okay, guys. That was your very weird reading. Let me know if you liked it. I'll try to get better at reading the cards. There's a lot here, but that's what I have for you guys. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Namaste.